finalist. Congratulations. Thank you, big brother. Thank you, big brother.
How many words per alphabet?
Good day and welcome to the ultimate head of house challenger of the season. Today's winner do not just become the head of house, but automatically grabs a spot in the finale. Now, before we move to the challengers, Big Brother decided to announce the most influential housemate of last week. And Biggie said for the second time, we are having a two-time most influential housemate, and that goes to Mensan. Congratulations, Mensan, on being our first finalist for the season. Mensan, in tears, in emotion, in gratitude, teared up, after which she thanked the housemate for voting him. Now, time for the business of the day. Big Brother then informed the interim head of house Faith that his challengers will be coming via Lucky Dip. And with that, a Lucky Dip box was moved around, and Kola, Dede, Sultana, Coin, and Mide became Faith challengers. Well, Big Brother told him, here are your challengers, and he said, bring it on. So let's dive into the activities of the day. The first game is a word game. Here, the housemates, or rather, should I say the challengers, were presented with tables in the arena, and each table has a single word and a double-sided board with a marker. Now, the goal is for them to form as many valid words as possible from that single word provided on your table. Now, here is the twist. Big Brother told them that 2 and 3 letter words won't be accepted. So, every word you'll be writing down must have 4 letter words and above. Now, each 4 letter word gets you 1 point. 5 letters word earns you 2 points. 6 letter words, 3 points. 7 letter word, 4 points. 8, 5 points. 9, 6 points. 10 letter words, 10 points. 11, 12, 15 and above earns you a whopping 20 points. Now, Biggie also told them that every word must be clear letters, visible and within lines. At the end, that the top 3 housemates will have to advance to the next round. Now, Dede asked a question which I think most of the players ignored. They felt they understood the instruction. So Dede told Big Brother that how many words do we have to form per letter? But they were trying to tell Dede, no, Big Brother already explained as many as possible. And Big Brother, I think Big Brother actually understood where Dede was coming from, but because Big Brother told that Dede, rephrase your question. I think maybe she's trying to ask Big Brother, like, in that counterpart, as many letters can you repeat to form a word? Anyways, Big Brother just told her that you can form 4 letter words and above. Now, do well to check my channel post, so that you see how your fave did. So you'll see every word, how many letters, and a lot of people were saying, no. Like in that, I'm actually talking about housemates too. Like Zita was, when Big Brother called the 3 housemates to proceed to the next level, which is Coin, Sultana, and Mide. Zita was like, is it not, maybe she thought maybe a particular walk you should be able to get to the next round. But mind you, Big Brother said as many words as possible, and they'll have to count these words and know how many points you earned. Do well to check my channel post to see each and every letter and word, your favorites. Well, at the end of the word game, Mide, Coin, and Sultana moved to the next and final round. Now, I'm saying final round, but when Big Brother announced this game and was reading the instruction, he said that the 2 best, the 2 fastest to stack their blocks correctly will move to the final round. You see why it's always good to give your best at every given point, because who could have imagined that there won't be there won't be a final round? But well, I'll explain to you how it all came to be. Okay, now let's move to this game. So this game is called a balancing game. Each player will have a set of building blocks, and all you have to do is stack your block correctly, one block at a time. Now, they are provided with a reference picture, so each player will have to replicate what was shown in their own reference picture. So every player has reference picture in their station. Okay, so you have to look at it and then stack your block according to what you have in your reference picture. Now, listen to what made this one a very tough one. So each station has an unstable platform and rope. So while stacking, you will have to stack these blocks on an unstable platform by holding your rope. So the rope now is serving as a support. Now, while you stack, you must use one hand to hold the rope and use the other hand to stack. You are not to support your platform with any hand, just hold the rope, use the other hand and stack. Now, if your platform tips, that's if your platform falls, you have to hang your rope. And I don't know if people understand the consequences of this hanging of rope. So imagine now you're stacking this block in an unstable platform, okay? And one falls off. You have to hang the rope, which is serving as a support, while you pick the blocks that fell down. That means you hanging at that point, there, if there is no balance, if they're not balanced, you have to start all over again, because all your blocks are going to scatter. And that was what happened to Coin. In fact, it happened to Coin twice. The first one was just few blocks dropped, but the second time everything every block fell off. Anyways, let's continue with the instruction. So Big Brother then told them that at the end, that the first two to stack correctly in the right order will move to the final round. You see why I said you must give your best at all time. Honestly, with Big Brother, nothing is assured. You just have to come correct and right at time. You have to be checking time while even sticking to the instructions. Anyways, now Sultana was very quick, but who else? When I saw this game, let me not even lie. When I saw this game, I said Sultana is definitely making it to the final round because she has stable hands. I don't know if you people remember when they played what was the name of that game that they have to pass I'm trying to remember this game. Maybe I'll attach a picture. In that game, that was that I noticed that this girl, her hands very stable. And now this one requires stable hands, balance, so I definitely know she will kill it, but I didn't know that she will become our head of house and second finalist today. So now when they started, Sultana was very fast. She stacked up correctly, sticking to the instructions, finished, dropped her rope, and now we now have Coin and Mide, like we all thought, according to Biggie's instruction. Okay, that two people will make it. So me, I was not looking out for the second person that would join Sultana. Now Coin stacked up, and when he was done stacking up, then I told him that you need to drop your rope. Mind you, the first time one of his blocks fell down, he tried to pick it with his leg, but the ninja reminded him that he needs to let go of his rope. You need to hang your rope before you pick any of the block, like the instruction stated. Coin trying to do that, and some of his stack scattered, so he had to start stacking all over again. Now when he finished, and they reminded him that you need to let go of the rope in order to make sure that his stack is well balanced. Coin, on letting go, everything scattered. There was no balance. He was trying to even support with his hand. Everything scattered all over again. At this point, Mide now said dawn. Okay, so I was now rejoicing that Mide is joining Sultana. But you know what happened? Mide said dawn, and they were telling Mide that you need to let go of your rope, because she went and hanged her rope by the platform. And they were not telling her, no, you have to bring it out, let go, so that your stack will stand on its own. But Mide knew that once she let go of that rope, her blocks are definitely going down. So she was contemplating, and then the buzzer sound. Well, Big Brother then said that the instructions were clear: one hand for stacking, one hand to hold your rope, that your hand has no business in supporting your platform, that with that it may seem as though we have our second finalist. And that's how Sultana came to be this week's head of house and a finalist. Congratulations to Sultana. Super excited for her. Time to pick a guest, and she chose Isabella. Now, do we know if peradventure tonight Sultana is given the right, the power to pick someone to the finale, maybe one or two? Guys, there is a probability and a possibility that Jason or Isabella are getting an automatic spot in the finale. Let's just have these two things in mind. In fact, the possibility that Isabella is getting a spot in the finale is there, because going by her discussion, Sultana was saying that last night she thought about it and she said she will either pick Isabella or Jason G. That in fact, if she picks Jason and comes to the guest house, that she will not be wearing any clothes. She will go naked, walk about, and at the end of the night, she will go to the garden and sleep there. For kind of entice him, and then he will get nothing. So if baby girl decides to stick by what she's saying at the conversation in this HOH lounge, there is a probability. In fact, the probability that Isabella is getting a spot in the finale automatically without voters having to vote for her is 1. There is a let me just keep it at that way. Congratulations to Mensan and Sultana. Let's wait till the evening and see the twist that Big Brother is bringing, like Ibuka stated. And we'll get to know who will be our third, or if there won't even be a third one, but we'll see how it all goes. Congratulations to Sultana. And why is Isabella throwing shade? Saying that, look at Faith, that before me he knows grammar, that he even went and wrote cons. What is cons? That even going past her for English, look at the rubbish he wrote there. Maybe you just enjoy your HOH lounge now. And something I said, you can imagine, even that one can tell me I'm proud of you. Meanwhile, Faith congratulated Sultana and told her, I'm so proud of you. I won't even lie about that. And this is Sultana saying that, imagine that one even tell me, say, I'm proud of you. Like, come on, guys. Was that coming from a place of hate? No, now. But I know Isabella is definitely going to enjoy this HOH lounge to the last drop. And she said it came at the right time, being that she's currently on and she just needed her space.
Housemates, your new head of house is Sultana. Head of house, Sultana, the finalist.